TV10. Gano Mazima. Ng'ennaku z'omwezi 26 January omwaka gwali gwa 1986 omukulembeze afuga eggwanga lino Yoweri Kaguta Museveni bwe yali ng'akuba ebirayiro ku kizimbe kya paalamenti wakati mu mizira gy'abantu yasuubiza n'agamba
Yoweri Kaguta Museveni do solemnly swear that I will well and truly exercise the functions of the High Office of the President of the Republic of Uganda, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of Uganda, and that I will preserve and defend the Constitution, and that I will do right to all manner of people according to the law established, without fear or favor, affection or ill will, so help me God.
Kiriba kizibu yo kulembera eggwanga nga lirimu abantu abatulugunyizibwa. Era kiriba kizibu omuntu okutta omuntu mu nsi gy'akulembera n'asigala ng'ayinaayina. Kubinera yayongerako kiriba kizibu nnyo okulaba eggwanga erikulemberwa nga lirimu ebyo ebintu ebyabasindiikiriza okugenda mu nsiko okulwana. Gamba ng'enguzi, okutulugunya abantu, okutta abantu,
and all of the bad things being done in the Bukedea are all headed by Anita. This is the cover.
Anita is the shield. The speaker is the shield of all bad things in the Bukedea.
When they want you, if they want you, they come and pick you. And that case cannot go anywhere. You will be handled, you will be thrown in prison. You cry from there. No one rescues you. Because they have an untouchable speaker. God maybe helps us and hears the cries of Bukedea.
Abantu okugobaganyizibwa ku ttaka ssaako n'okutwalirwako ebyabwe.
We are in a total mess. People are being arrested with trumped up charges, and people are too scared of the RDC, too scared.
How about police?
Police even killed our people inside the cells.
Here in Bukedea, so we are beaten, we are tortured, beaten by the people who were hired. See the damages they went through in their heads. And no justice has ever prevailed. If you look at what is happening to a number of them, there are quite a number, these are a few, and we are wondering whether Tukey is above the law, and this is a presidency representative. So I don't know whether it gets instructed, because the story we get here is that whatever is happening here is order from above. We know the above is His Excellency. It's the fountain of honor. This man here was hacked, and you can see the nature of the blood. Then this is the reverend who was hacked in Nigeria, but it's from Bukedea. He was hacked by Okrod Power Mike, and the case is still there. You cannot make a mention of the Speaker of Parliament. She is, I think, the fountain of honor as far as Teso is concerned. That's why I find that whatever you see, if you made a mention like I'm mentioning it now, I may be in danger because I don't know whether I will see tomorrow. We all have that fear now. Everybody is traumatized. We are in fear. We are in danger.
Bino byonna oyinza okugamba nti olwaleero omukulembeze bigenda maaso mu ggwanga nga takyabijjukira nti yabikubirako ebirayiro. Gano Mazima nga bulijjo. Tukomyewo na tate n'ekitundu ekirala. Mu kitundu eky'olwaleero obwanga bwaffe tubwolekeza ebitundu by'e Bukedea. Gye bagamba abaayo abawangaalirayo nti eno nsi ndala. Oluvannyuma lw'okutulugunyizibwa okuliyo miranga na biwoobe nga buli muntu alajja n'okufuna ani agenda okubanunula. Ani asobola okutujja mu buwambe bwe tulimu? Ani ayinza okutununula naffe tufune eddembe lyaffe? Ebyaffe bitutwalibwako misana nga tulaba. Ssaako ne bannaffe bangi abavundira mu makomera. Tutambula na biwundu. Musaayi gwe guyiika buli lukya. Olw'obukulembeze obwa Madamu Anita gwe bagamba nti tagambikako. Abatuuze mu Bukedea bw'okeera n'obabuuza oba eno nsi ndala etali mu Uganda bonna bakuddamu ekintu kimu, lino ggwanga lya Anita Amongo. Twolekedde olwaleero gano mazima nga bulijjo enkola yaffe ey'okutunuulira obumenyi bw'amateeka, okutulugunyizibwa kw'abantu, okulinnyirira eddembe ly'obuntu, saako n'abantu okubeera nga tebafunye bwenkanya zennono kwe tutambulira okusobola okulaba nti tuziteekawo ng'abamawulire abagundiivu. Oluvannyuma lw'okuwulira emiranga egiyitingana enkya n'eggulo, saako n'abantu okuba nga beekubira endulu naye nga teryayanukula, byatuwaliriza okwolekera ebitundu bino eby'e Bukedea okugenda okulaba kiki ekiri mu kitundu kino ekifuuliddwa kumpi nti kaakati kiri out of the control from the governors of this country.
Bukedea as a district has issues, grave issues, whereby we need a upper hand. Like last time when the president intervened and sent Isoke to come and handle the issues of Bukedea. But I think that was not enough. We have the deadliest RDC called Tukewili Bafos. He's a killer. That's I can tell you. Like me personally, he's hunting me to kill. Politically. And he has placed people to look after my life. And I'm not safe. I keep being on and off in my duties. Even yesterday, he comes and puts fake meetings, illegal meetings, that is putting security meetings. But who is the target? It is me. And when you look at the kind of the security meeting he is putting on, he meets only the wrong people. Then that security meeting is mixed up with the politics. And this arrogancy of this RDC is being sponsored by Right Honorable Speaker Anita. And all of the bad things being done in the Bukedea are all headed by Anita. This is the cover. Anita is the shield. The Speaker is the shield of all bad things in the Bukedea. When they want you, if they want you, they come and pick you. And that case cannot go anywhere. You will be handled, you will be thrown in prison, you cry from there, no one rescues you. Because they have an untouchable speaker in Uganda. And if God maybe helps us and hears the cries of Bukedea, we thought it is a lack to have that seat of being number 3 in the country, but it is a curse. Because we are not seeing anything. They want any political leader to keep dancing on her tune. They get you when you are not even, if she's talking and you don't clap the hand. You wait that next time after that meeting you are attacked badly. And that attacking continues. The beatings and the killings of people last time here, the Christians, it was all sponsored by Anita. And it took himself who's RDC, who is to head the security, who is a warmonger. Sometimes I doubt whether President Museveni is seeing what his RDCs are doing. The man is killing, is torturing. Is hunting. In fact, Anita has a place to get in Bukedea to hunt for those ones who say no to her. And if Anita says, I want to so and so, and you say no, they will have to come for you. So we are not safe in Bukedea. I do ask the fountain of this country, that is Mr. the President, to come and rescue Bukedea. We are not safe. If the night goes like this, the day goes like this, but you don't know now, your night becomes a worrying one. At least daytime you can be a little bit safe. Daytime you can be a little bit safe, but reaching at night, because there are two things. You either arrested, thrown in prison and given some poison. And that has happened. In Bukedea, when you hear that the police wants you, you better run maybe in Ngora. Then you tell them that, I'm in Ngora police station or Serere. But you cannot be in Bukedea free. And instead that you are arrested and you be safe. So we pray, I do ask the legal hands to come in and help us in Bukedea. This woman has tortured the people. Bukedea has become a torture ground. and there is no talking in Bukedea. And there is this slogan she keeps saying that she wants to be unopposed. If they get you when you are not saying that she's not unopposed, those are issues. I see Anita, if Anita is not a political leader, because leaders don't have such a torture hand onto her citizens like that. This is just a military woman. Sometimes I think because leaders love and care because they know people elected them to protect and serve. Protect them, serve them, deliver the government programs to the people. But in this one, she's on orders. What she wants to be done is what will happen. So I see she's not a leader, she's a military person. Tried the last time to raise the issue. That's why the president sent General Isoke to come and do the investigation, the mayhem which was in Bukedea. So after that, last time when she lured the president, we even got worried why the president came and checked on her, saw her, her riches within. She has corrupted from wherever she is. She has gained more powers. You, the leader who is below her, you cannot talk. Once you talk, there is this other who is called Tuke. He's the one who will come for you. You say no to whatever Anita does. It is Tuke whom they send to come and pick you. Of recent, Tuke went and tortured the people in the other side of Kabarwa over the issue of land. That land called Amujaj. He sent the police. The other people were beaten badly. If the case is taken to court, who's that magistrate who has the powers to give you justice in Bukedea? No one. She has pocketed everything. All the systems of the government is under her hands.
That you
My
can
word
say
to the
president
NRM government,
and
the one
NRM government.
I serve, is to try to get all legal means to get Anita answerable to what she does. She was taken to that parliament, she was taken to that office being an MP by the people. And she cannot bring a brutal hand to her own electorate. We are seeing her like someone who's from outside. Not even within Uganda. If you reach torturing your own people at that level, even in the churches, she's the one who's saying she's the one of money. The money she corrupts from whatever avenues she gets, she comes and puts on two down and oppresses people. So it's only the NRM government where she keeps dancing that she's most loved by the president. I really don't know whether the president gets this information or not, but if such a person, people are crying on her and is there dancing with her, we really get to know that as if we don't have any security in this country. Because that lady has never been brought to book to answer her dues. People are in the Bukedea are quiet. Because when you are oppressed, when you are intimidated, what do? You don't talk. Because she has deployed the RDC, she has brought Tuke all the way from Ifwen to come and put in the Bukedea. Purposely to do what? I still don't know when he was arrested last time, that's the RDC. Whether he's still a RDC or he's still a criminal man. Because what I know is his case is still in the court. But the man is sitting on the government seat as a RDC. And whereby lawfully, when you're a criminal, you are not supposed to step down until your
case is done.
Your case is done. But the man is still sitting at RDC, and he keeps moving, threatening the lives of people. So I told the NRM government, other legal partners, to come in and help us see how Anita is brought to answer her wrongs. People go to Anita because of her money. Because for her she comes, the only thing she talks is money. So when you come and you call me that even if I don't like you, and you say, come, money is here, I come and pick your money and I go. That's why you find people go there. Then it also reaches, I mean, that she has done a lot.
She has done a lot.
I have not seen anything apart from her investment. As I said again, it is the NRM government with the other legal partners to come to Bukedea, put this in relevant offices to see the speaker is brought to answer her wrongs. She cannot keep dancing that she's dancing with the president, that the only savior to her life is the president. And when she's torturing the people of Uganda, whom the president went to the bush on those early years, the president went for the democratic country, but it is how is turning it to another country by brutalizing the people of the NRM government. While she's using the corrupt money she gets from the NRM to torture the taxpayers
Who are in Bukedea.
who are in Bukedea. Bukedea people are just quiet. People have accepted to keep quiet. Because when you talk, you are taken. When you say this, Tuke comes for you. And Tuke can warn you at any time. And if he says that I will until I get you, even if you dodge him like what, he will get you.
What is this that we have done wrong such that we cannot access justice in Teso and in Bukedea? Because whatever is happening in Bukedea and Teso is the human rights abuse is beyond our expectations. If there is anything wrong that we have done, Your Excellency, our President, we are begging to be forgiven. And that's why we have quite often wanted to have an interface that we cannot access. We have written a number of letters to the President's desk, which we believe reached, but we don't know why we have not had the opportunity to meet our dear President. Here in Bukedea, Teso is that, especially that we are beaten, we are tortured, and nobody has even brought it up, even in the parliament, as a state of, what do you call the state of, the serious state of the matter in the country. Nobody has ever brought it up. But what is happening here, people are killed, people are tortured, they are put in jail, and they have never got access. We can even believe that as I speak now, there is Mzee Silvanus Shaggy, who was a former mentor of His Excellency the President when they were still under Obote as ministers. That old man is having a series of cases. He's 98 years. 98 years as we speak now. We celebrated his 98th birthday last week. But he's having a series of cases in the parliament. He cannot even walk alone. He's just being supported. Even when we go to court, in High Court in Soroti, he sits on the floor and the judge has to stand to recognize him. And this is what we are going through. The old man is lamenting. Museveni knows him very well. And he expected to meet His Excellency the President. Where is the challenge? Where is the problem? Now, here in Teso, we have had a series, especially under the church. You can imagine what goes around, and these are all the Christians who decided to go and serve their God under the Reformed Anglican Church. But this was in Amago, in Bukedea, and they were beaten to this degree.
Beaten by who?
Beaten by the people who were hired. First of all, here in Bukedea and Kumi as a diocese, is that they have hired a group of militias who were trained, headed by Okirori Power Mike, the former kickboxer. Is the security officer in charge of that group. They are the fellas who are moving around the whole diocese and hacking all the people, all the Christians who belong to the other side of the church. They are not supposed to exist here in Bukedea and here in Teso. That's why you find they can have, these are the damages that went to them. These boys even were taken to Kampala, but nobody listened to them. See the damages they went through in their heads. And no justice has ever prevailed. The cases have just died a natural death. Look at what is happening to a number of them. There are quite a number. These are a few that I can access now. And still in Koreng, this is the heart of a lay reader that this group went and put down. The 2 bulls were taken, slaughtered, eaten. They took all the property, vandalized. The whole heart of a lay reader was put down. And by the way, the lay reader who was here is a nephew of the RDC of Bukedea. And this operation was chaired by the RDC of Bukedea himself.
His name?
Tukei. Mr. Tukei. And this is and we are wondering whether Tukei is above the law, and this is the presidency representative. So I don't know whether it gets instructed, because the story we get here is that whatever is happening here is order from above.
Who is that above?
This is now what we are failing to understand. Of course, with us lay people here, we know the above is His Excellency. It's the fountain of honor. So the above execution must be from His Excellency. That's why we are asking, Your Excellency the President, where is that one? Where have we gone wrong? This is a reverend who was made to walk on. When he was arrested in Koli, was put in a boot of a car. When they brought him to Bukedea police station, they made him to walk, to crawl on his knees to the police station. And he eventually was put in prison. This is a reverend, and we recently brought him, bailed him out. And most of our cases are not given any justice. And that's why you find that we are now asking, where is our problem? This is a church in Kamago Church. That is still in the Bukedea. This is church. The Christians got their own land. Then they started constructing their building for praising their God. And a donor from Korea came in to help them. And on the day of commissioning, all the district leadership, the RDC of Bukedea, by then I forget his name, was in attendance. DPs and whatever were all in attendance. And that's why you have the inscription here, Kamago Reformed Church. Meaning for them. But as we speak now, these fellas, the Christians of Reformed Anglican Church, were pushed out of that place through the orders of the RDC, Mr. Tukei. And all these writings are no more there. The church has gone now to the Church of Uganda. And that is what is happening here. Whenever we try to take a case anywhere, you go to police or to court, you find that instead you will be arrested. And that's why you find that all these structures here read Kamago Reformed Anglican Church, and we are wondering, it's our plight, and we are requesting, where did we go wrong? The Excellency, our President. And this is what we are trying to portray, and possibly this time around, God may have heard our prayer, because now we have cried, and possibly our tears have not last now reached God now. And that's why we have had a team now trying to get us to hear our version. All these are the Christians. You can imagine with all these injuries, head injuries, and nobody has been executed. Nobody has been taken anywhere in the court. And that's why I find that all these pictures that you see here is what is happening in the Bukedea and in the Kumi. And then you see, these are the houses looting by the police under the instructions of the RDC of Bukedea. This man here was hacked, and you can see the nature of the blood that he has. He was all we thought was not going to have any life anymore, but by the mercy of God, he is still alive. Then this is a reverend who was hacked in Nigeria, but he's from Bukedea. He's from Bukedea. He was hacked by Okrod Power Mike, and the case is still there. And when you look at this injury here, they used an axe. And of recent, how the judiciary and the police are handling the case. They told this old man with this injury, they wanted to give him 2 million. Let's settle it out of court, we are giving you 2 million. First of all, even treating this woman alone. Isn't it more than 2 million? So it is a mockery. Then we say, the Reverend said that, okay, for your case, you go with your 2 million. I think I've survived by the mercy of God, and I think I can do without you, your 2 million. These are the mansions of the people who are tormenting the Christians in the Gumi Bukedea. And this is because they know what they are making from the church, and that's why we are having this. And they are relatives to the most senior people, politicians in the Bukedea, and all these houses here you see here are coming. These are mansions that you can't believe a teacher or whatever can ever have. So this is what is happening in Bukedea, and it's our prayer that where is this that we have gone wrong?
Tuwulidde ebintu bino byonna era bikwasa ennaku, naye ani ali emabega wa bino ebintu?
Who is the main cause?
Yeah, thank you so much for that question. With us here, they tell us that orders are from above, and the above here is one is supposed to be the president. Then 2, down here, you cannot make a mention of the Speaker of Parliament here in the Teso. She is, I think, the fountain of honor as far as the Teso is concerned. That's why I find that whatever you see, if you made a mention like I'm mentioning it now, I may be in a danger as we speak now, because I don't know whether I will see tomorrow. Because I have told you that this is what is happening. The Speaker of Parliament is behind everything here, and the Speaker of Parliament has a fleet of politicians. So that is where we all have that fear now. Whom do you talk? How do you talk about such a person now in that political situation? Number 3, in the country, everybody is traumatized. We are in fear. We are in danger. People don't want anybody who comes to possibly oppose you in the position where you are, or to contest with you. They want to be going and oppose. And we're also seeing that they have an ambition that Uganda does not know. But they will come to realize sometime that this person is so ambitious that I think she wants to ascertain a certain position in the country. And that's why things are moving the way they are. That's why I find that all the politicians, like now, if you want to stand in the test or for whichever position, not only a test in Eastern, for whichever position, you must get the blessings from this person, from the speaker. Whether you want to stand in Katapi, where, Tororo, everywhere, you must get the blessings from this lady. So we are now wondering, we can't mention any word. We are traumatized. We cannot even say this and that. Now the question is this the democratic country that we feel we belong to, where there is freedom of speech, freedom of association, freedom of worship as enshrined by our constitution? I think it's not there. Now the question is, to our excellency, is this what you fought for? Unless the president makes a statement that this is what is supposed to be. Supposed to be getting decrease now, like we used to have in a mixed regime. Otherwise, we have tried our basics and our prayer. If an opportunity is given to us, but we have tried, we can't get it. We wanted to have an eye of the president, have an interface. A few elders in Teso wanted to have an interface, say that we explain to the president. Possibly he does not get what we are going through. Even when he gets, I think he gets it when it's melodized. Handled in such a situation that the situation is not so bad. But this is what exactly is happening in the Teso and here in Bukedea. We thought it was Museveni, but we realized that from the Speaker of Parliament, who is the woman MP of all the police here. If you want to stay in the Bukedea or in any place in the Teso, you must dance to the tune of that order from above. Whatever she executes, she tells you to execute, either to arrest, to do what. That's why you find that people are dying, people are being killed, and there's no justice. Of recent, somebody was killed here in Kumu. People are killed in Bukedea and whatever, but the case does not go anywhere. And that's what we are going through as a region. That's what we are going through as a Bukedea. All this, the police here, we used to have a CIA, criminal investigating officer, who was arresting and brutalizing people. He was even arrested. There are people who were arrested when the State House sent here team. They arrested the RDC, the CIA, the DPC and whatever, but to our dismay, no case has been brought to book. They are all left and they are all free. We moved as a team, headed by that Moses Silvanus Shaggy. We moved, we went to Kampala, we went to Parliament. By then we were in Parliament and tried to meet some people. But whenever we move, there is a blockade. You can't move anywhere. And that's why we have written a series of letters and trying to use people whom we felt like would connect us to His Excellency the President. But we can't. We cannot. We were hearing on TV, on the radios, on TVs, the people from all directions of Uganda meeting the President and giving them their plight and whatever. But here, we can't access that one. Whoever should go there must have a blessing from within. That's the team that can be taken there. But these other people who they feel are not Ugandans. We don't know whether we are Ugandans or not now. The challenge we have, the President has ever come to Teso several times. Even of recent, the President was in Bukedea, opening that nurses training school and in Bukedea. But how dare you say anything unless you are in the program? First of all, the presidential cordon follows the program that has been drawn. Now you people who are agitated cannot have access to that. So you are outside there in lamentation, lamenting alone. But you can't access. If you try to penetrate, then you are breaking the presidential one. Other than that is insecurity and treason. You can be charged for treason. So that is where we are. We can't. And it's our prayer. Our prayer is we wanted to meet His Excellency the President and possibly tell him our plight, because he may not be aware. You know, when he gets security intelligence information from security, they can shoot talk it and whatever. But he wanted him to get it from the horse's mouth, like as the elders, people who are agitated, if there was a way. But we don't know whether the way will even come. So it's our prayer that Jesus Christ comes in to try to connect us to our President, whom we love best. That is our prayer. I want to bring this to your attention. Right now in the Teso, there is almost no opposition. The opposition is dead. Everybody almost in Teso now is NRM. That's why you find that even now in NRM, even of recent, when they were trying to register people for NRM, the registers are not also even up to date. You find that some people were left out. The registrars who were put in places did not register everybody. They were never even in the offices until the time came for registration to end. A number of people did not register. And that was a thing that was handled with interest, conflict of interest. So you find that we are all NRMs, we love this government, we love everything, but the problem is we are being tortured. The human rights abuse is so terrible in this area. And there is nowhere where we can move. We have even gone to human rights offices in Soroti. You know, it takes time. We have gone to wherever, every office. We have tried our best to be law abiding. Our traditional leaders, you know, traditional leaders don't have the authority, the power and authority of government. They also beggars like us. So see, when they go there, they can easily be confronted. But they have the feeling, they know what is happening. All the church leaders in the Teso have the feeling. That's why I find that in every radio, when people are preaching, they are preaching and saying something is going wrong here in Bukedea, in the Teso General. There is division in the religion, there is what, but now nobody, their preaching also stops there. Go to the radio, lament in whatever style you can, and you walk away, period. What happens next? Nothing. Nobody has brought it up, even in the parliament. I thought, I've been hearing MPs in other regions bring up issues in the parliament, but ours don't. They completely cannot bring it up. So that is our plight, and we pray that this time around, if it's the authority from God himself, hopefully we shall access justice. But it's our prayer. We have suffered more than enough. We have really suffered more than enough. May God intervene. Your Excellency, help us. We thank you so much.
Oba tugambe nti kivudde mu bukulembeze obwa bulijjo obubadde bukulembera eggwanga lino. Amayumba mangi goyitako ensangi zino bannannyini baago tebakyasobola gasulamu ne beebaka otulo ne tubatuukamu anti beebaka emitima gye bakukunadde amatu gababeera bweru nga bawuliriza buli akamenya oba oli awo buli omu agamba mpaawo atali kaaba bwe batwala munno omanye enkyaggwaddako. Asigadde teyeeyibaala oluvannyuma lw'okuba nti buli awakanya oba atakkiririza mu ebyo omukulembeze w'ekitundu kino akiikirira mu paalamenti ate era nga ye sipiika owa paalamenti ey'omulundi ogw'e11 mukyala Anita abantu beeno oyinza okugamba nti abakooza kajiri. Obujiji saako n'obulumi obwo obw'olutentezi obutakoma kubanga leero bw'osimattuka bagamba enkya tosimattuka. Nga bwe tuwulira abantu bano bwe boogera mu lulimi lwabwe lwennyini lwe twabalese boogereremu Miranga na Biwoobe.
So ya tusanga kanto ichuma chalice la kakirore ngongesi ikoko kuma yulipita. So apa ningi na takano na tuni singini na ale papaka lo didi le to pako koloto ajengo stage. So oya undiche tunga kiro lunwe are papa kusopolo de Bukedea. So kakau ulimuno titu wanguna limoni so bone me be mwenye tidu ya kia latwani be papa kusinga ala sa de Bukedea. So mambo soda pota pedo si aloitenge na. So no papa da kera just keso stage amambe polelo sokesi nyena na jati oni singin ada ido kona ke sai moe ponelo bongolo sore atikoro kutui na ada mambe polo to ke sorot na no ado da dai ore so e wala da kwapo abuda ngoda peda nyuni aloite to nore so ngina kapa ya da ngo stage aloto ngore ngina eriamno so keda na papa ke kuma obuni yo papa ya koli. So idololo songena opodo do seria muno sikere o dawo sa nere ngun baka yo nese kwa kitai sinese ya ta ona chekusi. So ishara kino do sa bongolo ngodo ai o stage awasha opona ya une kingoko ya une kingoko ana yetonga iporutu keda a councilor lo district odeke Nicholas nesi tungano engala nikitosa ya uno ne kingo angoni so ya une kingoko one engala kingoko bukia papoja kole so dumu ne te papoja kole mame adumu ni ekuma bono kokya papa latwan eje yore so kapa mama papoja kolore aponde tojo kala be oyanga laido ekuma so ngala te de kuma kera bode simu lo poruke sa dumu to simu papoja kole utingende kese simu ngoni kera de kuma aloshai police so osodo do kesa limoni do ewan bunbe ebu oja kole olimo so ja kole kwa kai reporting a police so da odo papa ja kola reporting e ata kinute di police na ikametunga opone kamuni onacheka leba ko kwalenga Joseph ikamunete papa lokada ekuma John Peter ikamunete bobo angora Paul osode bobo ikamuni echamone lo situ opolo sam so itunga ngunu kera pone kamuna itunge kanyare kera bobo edopetwana le baka yo pejo pone ngondi kamuna konye eka ka opone ikamuningon opone laka kiningon o salte do lui tunga ikanyare ejasi ojela so eda ona ikamunikesi engoda lopola kodo ikamuni na da ya kosikese diotoni ke lo kale angona ikamuniti angana kwa kine I went ne adolengo alote aina kisinyamata kidila kisa kota ikamune ngi polisi dodo ada ngoda luchokina keda papa lo ka dopet lo keka eba kona je ben nesi ya menenga no mana nesimu usori ngesa la kunu ngangena ne koto kindo kisa kama kine ngoda tingina so dol da paki na eda utu kisa kama na papa so itojo karibu go LOC siri ayangari okokie ojakol la polon eba nu ayuar ke anga wangari toni o CPS so itojo karo jako lebe ka utarene riengo kwen eba bu ekingo kore ke be ngaro jako labo jako le itojo ka lo stetoni police LOC wanu da okwakol Simon ngese bu nyama si kinyama ne pedole telu aidolo police na kachumbala abu enai no moja kole atipete noi ai ngarai orai kona kaisaranu kanya pene na ngari toni o CPS ke ango CPS wadika ete amusaga be oja kole ngese yarit nada abu LOC siri obunya hesaba enere ates ko bala de ba chamoja kole be ngese yarit ngai opolo konye mamu opolo oja kole yarite ngai upolod so era kaisaranu kanya penin akaisaranu kanyare akaisaranu kanyone nukiterates akaisaranu kanyare ne penin ikamunete olupoto dai kamuto olupot so deta ibunga ngare ni kinte defense LOC 1 ngare ni kinte district council odeke Nicholas o paske de CIO la nyartai engulo italex ay kamyongin kaisaranu kanyape nyesi kamar kaisaranu kanyare nyesi ikamar rere aja kaiti okwalinga Joseph da orenguloit nyesi ikamaret la resi o lo Bukedea ojei amuchala tanaba kai kichoncho na enyamiti CIO ngon ojei aja kaiti police di la nyar rokiror so kaya ngasi okwalenga kaisaranu kanyare eta una nukates akaisaranu kanyauni ajengo stage nen etenge eponelo ajata tari isimu naro ponu di turu na tesina bale politics ejasi toma mama akoto itunga chairman LOC 5 lo Bukedea lo da tona jakaiti ule mukan ti ojasa tesingin ebake be timu ngon nara raileru lo le metoso maetelu atukei aiswamanu mame joka apolo kedebe anyonyura sikuino ebara ni keche nyonya keche tuan polo kedebe itojo karete do akaisaranu kanyangon papara rengo campaigning manager ke ule mukano etele angon nara ijini sa aswamsine ke ule mukane bakebe ibo ikinose meeting keche ekamasinga ekamasi LOC tuda ikamarete ngoda kaisaranu kanyangon sabo nga aloto toni o CPS ebaka inera kona bait abu apeda inera ka bait baka bait koningisi LOC alakon kwenye no awumoki no bu police eswama engoti eja ekini abait kwa pel apugan na are mamenga unity enejeje pete opolo tapone ebu ekini ngoda musago kwa pel la arid kiro no esoma I police no Bukedea ngare ni kinte CID CIO ngon nyesi abuiki na wadike statement lo mamenga apona apedori ashomakin aina utenga popola ya wadika no mamenga jini debi wadika taibo BAE so apona apedori ashomakin nga musago le yariti konye ponele yartero polo emamia so eni ejeni so erasi akaisa uni endiop apono limo kinai eja kaitoja akoli CIO ngone ngulo italex eba dola kona paran ara mamuji LOC chamun Narrates mamu yoda ibongore sabu abu jako lali mokengo kali mokino koke nara ni taiso ni te dopete dodo kwale nga gitare tai oike angurada ja yoike olupoto James Peter da ja yoike balade be ka koku adolo nga paki kwa na kwa ekinai atwanare konyete ni adiopet ora na kanyet ilulu kinate tungisani kanya apelu ay walar lu akidingi kware kwa pa lamune karlo iteted abu apoduse tiutu itunga iare lu uriaka onapito sa masks kede ejakait enguloit onapito ngis da mask konye kwa pije ni ngis kwa petu anilo ekami isonit abu obu kede afande chidu loda jai o duty kware ngese tite mudu ai woro angauni isonit where is ikuma Justin abu epedo angauni kuma abala siso abara atiche pakido chata lakakin so apulu kebe yedai kane yare bon apupunete sonit ebela ege una emony edai kuma idoti etwan kitio jere da una eda to mangina na ajai na daire aja si Somalin aja magalo ajai enyodo o je mudu bake bare mamu jo ineri abeid mamu jo ibongori so utangesa dae kuma inomunete simu ebinga ebe utaja eda abale ebongo inida simebe easy son baka no leave apolo kebe nye inete berengono lemunete jakaiti okwalenga Joseph bunga etengon tonine chumuchumere ngoni bubuki ne Somali na ko chumi to poroto ine ebaki ner ebala ngoli mami bore na jine ngiyarete sengo olemunete olupot James Peter ngoli de bela olemunete nanida angura ebela odo osani tomon wolumune to jakol inyakune tede kuma obune kuma ipuso kini do na jayem emame ko kagugung apolo kebe araya elep eda murosine kere belai opura ne kere na arara na rija kanini kuyu ebaka weye so jakol adumuno jakole jai acholoni angaro jakol osane tomon kwa ninen ruosi ikukorelo sakwa pachaun eluluki daikane lilingi kini ojakol yanin dodo wala akwa iworori soni to parade aporso anyo tudebe emamie ojakol parade emame okwalenga o parade tupuruchu sabu ejakaita ngura loda pone buiki na ya ngara ibo sitachie balo sa buiki na lemone paga la jene ti police ni pule peki na je kecha paga kwa paromwa ba ko lemi no metedo aput okwalinga ewanyu tudi police ne ba otakwani atwanare angare be ya ngarete adekis oda utedo jako atwani kini nepene no CPS otwani kino kwalingo gate lo adeksa no Bukedea uremo inete omochare so jakol etwani kitine pene doda police timanga jene kirora poli sitangini yeso bubu uta monyo ne ija isoni te bona chekusi papa kusi atwana polo kedebe mama poli sitingini alama ebula ja ipara ne da aswa munare chidula nga isoni tikware abungolo nyo kwa pe jujula police ketu abungolo nyo anyo na losite do kwa no rawni do la paran yesi ajei so eda oni ayara ojakol ide raina be itaromo ya so jakol ibubu kito jakol esumal takko ibubu kito jakol isumali na ipedo poroto yane so eto jakol ay nomo keda kim polo kedebe opelete di polisin pelet ai kaja kini doja koloba kasi debe amieda kini je so apolo ke bara police abui kini sa wadi ke statement do achienu nera joda mami wadi kawo do boboda abati kisilo shoma kini jo akironu lo sija wadi mama chama ite so ni tika no ino ikwendete mama chama itengo ashoma ina dio akirositida so kaja uni de ngauta ai suffering ojera ekare do petekede lape do petekeda aparasha atomon yesa kironu eswamasi ko Bukedea konyado kai jari so ni titoma ipupido so ni takiro inera idebe engare ni kiniti eja kaito polo to lera MP lo kachumbala ingare ni kinta speaker no parliament no Uganda nera umani MP no Bukedea oja ituke kwa pebe mamusoni ti isekiti kesi ingare ni kinte elosi siri akirongun oja ya district kanselada so apoto do so apupoto do ngun ebe ngulu do ngesi elemitosi kapuni nguna aja sikau na ART kosi so ngabude ngo edeke do ngesa abu edara de ngo to ni ebe ne pibunga oja kole keda kopa ai walar so kopani anyuta ku ani chan jai so nenita so ngesa curiosity na jini ngo otomano wariti la jai so niti Bukedea politicians supporter loma si toma around donors itosoma ite engulo ita lex kedi ke police so ngesa curiosity na jini ngo
TV10 Gano Mazima.